I'm in picturesque South Australia competing in a motor race. Probably noticed that I'm not wearing a special suit or a crash helmet. That's because we're racing neither against the clock nor racing to be first past the checkered flag. Instead, we're racing against the fuel gauge. And here's our race car. Now, it may look like a regular A3 hatchback, but this car has a number of tweaks that make it almost as clean and green as a Toyota Prius hybrid. For starters, there's a lower ride height and special wheel covers that help improve the car's aerodynamics. And that combines with tyres that have low rolling resistance. Audi's brought along a fleet of its A3 TDI E models, and we've chosen to drive a red car because, as everyone knows, they go faster. Our aim today, though, is to make it go greener. Underneath, Audi's engineers have tweaked the engine electronics and lengthened the third and fifth gear ratios, all in the name of increasing fuel efficiency. But of course, these changes are all very well, but we want to see how they go in the real world. So today, we're travelling 360 kilometres from Adelaide to the far side of Kangaroo Island, trying to use the least amount of fuel possible. Of course, car makers can do their utmost to maximise the fuel efficiency of their engines, but driving behaviour is also crucial. One of the first obvious things you can do for economical driving is to get into the highest gear as quickly as possible. And the great thing about a diesel engine like the one under the bonnet of this A3 is that diesel engines like low revs. And did you know that if you're out on a freeway, if you were to reduce your speed from 110 to 90 km an hour, you would improve your fuel efficiency by 25%. Now, everyone knows the effects air conditioning has on fuel economy, but even if you wind the windows down, you're going to increase the drag of the car. So you're just going to have to sweat it out. Weight is one of the biggest enemies of fuel economy. If I were to ditch the cameraman, for example, I could save 0.3 litres per 100 k's. Over 500 k's, that's 1.5 litres. Then again, that would make for a pretty boring video. Well, we've reached our stunning destination on Kangaroo Island, and after 360 kilometres of varied terrain, we've achieved an impressive average fuel consumption of 3.9 litres per 100. That wasn't quite enough, unfortunately, to pip the winning car with 3.7. Now, the average motorist, of course, won't drive as economically as we have today. But with fuel prices racing towards $2 a litre and increasingly stricter emission laws coming into effect, I can guarantee that you're going to see many more cars like the Audi TDI on our roads.